What is up, everybody? Here we are today with the Beefwall deck, updated version. So back in the day, we had the classic Beefwall deck, which was chems and mutant. The name comes from the fact that you make a wall of beefy units. This deck was not great. It was back when mutants like first came out. People were experimenting. The deck wasn't terrible, but people pretty quickly realized that Chuggy was better than chems with the mutants. So most decks tend to be Marauder Chuggy instead of Marauder Chem. But now we've got the Catship, so we're going to try revisiting it a bit. So we're a laserless deck. We're using Bikes and Phantoms as our anti-air, which is okay. Obviously makes us a little weak in the early game. Like if I go Rifles first and I'm getting laser drone rushed, I can't defend it very well because I have to switch building. But laser drones are a lot worse against Harvester now, so that should be okay. Alright, let's see how it goes. So we do need to scout because obviously we're really weak to like an air-based rush. Alright, he's got lasers so we can make our harvester pretty safely here. And we'll just harass these lasers. Now the fact he went laser first means he's almost certainly going to flames. Oh wow, Militant. Not really sure why you'd go laser first if you have Militant in your deck. Like, Militant is just such a good opening unit. If you don't know what your opponent is playing, like if you know they're playing wheels, then it can make sense to go lasers first, but if you don't know what they're playing, it's a little weird. So I just made chems because he was making more barracks units, and he's immediately gone air tower, which is a pretty big punish for me. Yeah, there's a venom. That's really not ideal. So we're going to need to back away and go for bikes. It's not the worst thing in the world. We do have enough money for the bikes already, but he's now going to spam a ton of venoms, and we only have one bike squadron because of pop capped. Okay, it looks like we're going to be alright. The bikes should take care of this and this. And then we'll get the chems on the lasers. Alright, very nice. So that went fine. Could have been a little sketchy, but ended up being fine. And I guess we'll grab some mutants and go for half. I'm kind of expecting him to make a second harvester because, you know, he's a rivals player. And that's generally what they do. But we'll see. So we're going to send the Beefwall at his harvester. Use the chems to protect the mutants from venoms. Oh, sorry, use the bikes to protect, obviously. And we're going to boost the venom. Venom? Really misspeaking a lot today. Boost the mutants to get the harvester kill. Alright, cool, nailed it. Alright, so now we want chems and mutants. And probably a phantom. We just need like one phantom to take care of all of his venoms. So we'll get one phantom and take care of as many venoms as we can with it. And then we'll use the mutant. To kill off the bikes that try and take out our phantom. And we'll use the chems to try and take out lasers that go after our phantom. There's some flames. I guess those are Ceph flames because I didn't see where else they came from. We haven't seen flamers up until now, so it seems very unusual that he would still have flamers in his deck. So it's almost certainly the Ceph flames. This is a lot of venoms. We're going to boost the phantom here because of just how many venoms he's making. And then we want to keep this missile charging. We'll get the chems for this. And looks like we should be able to win here. Banshee also gets auto-killed by the phantom. And yeah, that should be the game. Right, cool, 1-0.
Enemy base destroyed.
Okay, so again, we have to go rifles first. We are in danger of a rush. But we see no rush coming, so we can make the harvester fairly safely. And we don't want to put our rifle too close to his base, because then he'll know our first unit is a rifleman, and that'll give him some idea of what to make first. The fact he's opened War Factory means it's probably going to be buggy first. That's normally buggy or bikes. Okay, it's wheels. A little surprised at how late the wheels came out, honestly. I thought, like, if he was going to make wheels, he would have made them ages ago, if that was going to be his first unit. That's why I was expecting a buggy or a bike. So we're going to go mutants. We don't have lasers, so we don't have the choice of going lasers. Obviously, the mutants are quite expensive, which relegates our other options quite a lot. He's gone flamers and boosted them. So this is not great for us, because the missile's going to fire reasonably soon. We need to stall this missile and get a Catship out. Oh, we need to stall this missile and get a Catship out. Yeah, so we really don't want the missile charging, because we want to save up until we have the 50 for the Catship. Once the Catship comes out, that will slaughter the flamers. Catship is insanely good against flames and shocks. And then he's probably going to go bikes, but we have the mutants, so that's okay. Alright, cool. So that worked out nicely. A stealth tank, alright. Again, you've still got mutant. Mutant will do a good job protecting the catship. And then obviously we use the catship to kill flamers that are trying to kill our mutants. Taking a little bit of damage on our mutants, but not too much. We're killing a lot of flamers, so we're pretty far ahead in terms of value. There goes the stank. Gonna boost this because I want to get rid of these flamers before another stealth tank shows up. Wow, that went down really quickly. That's kind of insane. Wow, and he surrenders. Cool. Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's see what Red Key is doing. He's playing Kane. Kane is actually pretty scary against this deck because we have all these expensive 3 infantry model infantries. And Kane is actually pretty good against those because obviously it kills them in 3 shots. It's not like Kane's going to be insanely good versus us, but like it'll be okay. It'll definitely be a relevant commander. Let's see what he does next. So he's just gone lasers and he's waiting. Could be flames. Could be an air unit. It's a war factory unit. Maybe chuggy, given how long it took. Yep, there it is. We're going to need to go bikes. Could go mutant, but I think bike is better in this spot. And then it's going to be pretty tough. We need to kill off this chuggy and take out these lasers. It's pretty hard to kill the lasers through the chuggy without chems. We could just make chems. That's probably what I should have done. I'll block these bikes down here and we should win the missile. Yeah, what I should have done is instead of making rifles, I should have made chems there. Because chems will tank a chuggy for a long time whilst killing infantry. So that would have been a better choice. Fortunately, our opponent didn't rotate his units on the top, so we were okay. We also could go mutants, obviously, against these chuggy, but I think the bikes were a slightly better option. So we'll make a chuggy, and then we want to make Catship to protect it. We know he's going to bring infantry to kill this thing, or it's very likely. Yep, there's some flamers. Boost the Catship to clean these out really quickly. There they go, and use the mutants to protect it. Gonna target the chuggy, because obviously I don't want the mutants to just die to the chuggy. Chuggy goes down. Move the mutants out of the clouds, get some more mutants. Probably needs to go flamers soon. No, there's another chuggy. Gonna boost the Catship to try and kill it with the cloud. I didn't quite kill it. Maybe? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, cool. The boosted Catship seems to deploy its cloud and then almost instantly blow it up. Like, I don't know if you can... I don't think you can dodge a boosted Catship's grenade explosion, which is very strong if that's how that works. Oh dear, we're up against Reb. That's pretty scary. Reb is a very good player. It's unlike to rush us though. Now Reb, I don't know what Reb is going to be playing. He varies quite a lot in what he plays. He often plays mutant decks though. Again, we don't have lasers, so this wheel opening is actually a big problem for us. We're gonna have to wait until we can go mutants. On the plus side, mutants will easily beat 2 wheels. So that's some upside at least. And he's gone bikes. Pretty aggressive. A little surprised to see the bikes. So we're going to send the mutants at the bikes. And we're going to make our own bikes here. And fanatics. Okay, so this is going to be tough. We're going to have to use... we have to beat these fanatics with Catship, probably. Or chems. Oh, we have chems. Yeah, never mind. Probably Cat was just saying that the point of the deck was that he couldn't beat the fanatics very easily. So he added chems into the deck. I don't think the chems are going to be in time, unfortunately. And I misclicked them. Yeah, so we're going to lose first missile. I should have used militants to contest these chems a little bit more in the early game. And I might not have lost that missile, but whatever. We messed up. Wow, the fanatics killed my chems. That feels bad. I guess we'll make some more chems. We don't really have a good way to hunt down tank either. Like, oh wow. The chems are just getting annihilated by these fanatics. Like, I think the problem is that Fanatics are just way too strong. Like, Fanatics just beat everything. There's no infantry unit you can use to deal with Fanatic. Even snipers just get wrecked by Fanatic spam. Yeah, look at this. I can't even push into the Fanatics with chems. This is kind of gross. Yeah, I don't think the theory of the deck works. Like, because Fanatics are just too good. You just can't kill Fanatics with infantry ever. Like, Fanatic spam should be strong. Sorry, Chem spam should be strong versus Fanatics. They're 60 cost anti-infantry. But they're just not doing enough at all. I'm just getting run over despite spamming chems. I could try and go Catship, but I just don't have the money. Like, I'm completely broke right now. Alright, I guess we make these and boost them. Yeah, that looks like we're dead. Very little I can do about it. What a beating! Fanatics, man. It's almost impossible to beat Fanatics with a reasonable deck. Our base has been destroyed. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, we got dumped on by Fanatics. Yeah, not really that surprising. Fanatics are, even post-nerf, they're still maybe the best unit in the game. They're definitely too strong still. Oh wow, this guy's going missile sniper rod. Very unusual strategy. This is not a threat at all, because we're just going to spam rifles. Even if we never kill these snipers, which we already have because he didn't block for them, one sniper squad isn't going to overcome just infinite militants. Like, we can just keep making militants. Alright, maybe the snipers were a misclick, because now he's gone Harvester. We'll get some chems. We'll go after this missile. And then we'll go mutants and go for his Harvester. Sending the chems with the mutants and the rifles to defend my half. Well, the missile's pretty close to firing, so maybe I should be focusing on that. Yeah, okay, let's get bikes. Hopefully he doesn't make another Talon in time. We could stall the missile. Alright, cool. Other Talon was a little bit too late. Bikes come in, and we'll take care of these Talons with the bikes. And again, we're going to try and get the mutants to the Harvester. So yeah, obviously pretty far ahead. Killed his half, about to fire the second missile. Yeah, not a lot to be said here. Kind of just won this game by a lot. I mean, I'm not sure what he was thinking with his sniper rush. That's like not a good strategy for sure. Maybe if I'd gone blind double harvester it would have worked, I don't know, but yeah. You are victorious. Okay, so we're gonna go rifles first, obviously. Big issue with this deck is like how expensive our second unit is. Like, we go rifles and then we either have to make a 60 cost unit or we have to save up for a tech switch, both of which is very expensive. But he's gone scavs first, which is pretty unusual. Now he's not making another infantry, which is very unusual. Normally people will make militants to go with their scavengers. Wow, we go straight into chems. Okay, we're just gonna run away and save for a catship because we don't want to fight chems with infantry. We could use our own chems, but it's better just to hard counter his chems than it is to mirror them. What is this catship doing? I order it to attack the scavengers. It decides to fly over them. Very strange. Very strange decision from the catship there. Oh wow, I might actually lose this missile now. Oh, new catship go. Yeah, I think we're in trouble here. Because we can't afford anything because our deck is so expensive. Alright, we're going to retarget with the cloud. Blow this up. Get some mutants over here. I don't think they're going to be in time though. Yeah, everything is just super expensive. Maybe I should have made my own chems, I'm not sure. Alright, so a new Catship to take out these chems, use the mutants to go after his bites, which obviously is going for my Harvester because he's a Rivals player, and no one who's ever played Rivals has not gone for the Harvester. We really want to just get... What are these mutants doing? We really just want to get mutants with Catship protection, but it's not really working out. Everything's super expensive in this deck. And bikes take out Catship so quickly. Ooh, tough game, tough game. Get the mutants on this, get some mutants down here. Okay, so we're gonna take this missile. We're going to send these low hit point mutants up towards his Harvester. We're going to need more Catships and more mutants because he's spamming bites and chems. I actually think I should be making my own bikes here. That would be a lot better than making all these mutants. Ooh. I need a Phantom for that Banshee. My micro has not been stellar this game either, which has been a bit of a problem. Oh, he's got his own Catship. Wow, that would have been pretty good against my mutants if it had been here sooner. I shouldn't really have killed his Harvester there, because killing someone's Harvester right as the game's about to end is a mistake, because it just gives them pop cap. But we do manage to take the game down. Pretty tough one though. Enemy base destroyed. Okay, so we'll get rifles first again. Nothing from the opponent. And he's opened War Factory, so we're going to pull back and wait. Probably going to go Mutant as a buggy, so yeah, we're going to go Mutant against this. Could maybe go Bikes, that way the Bikes are only 10 cost more, and they open up the building. So actually I think Bikes are better now that I think about it. Then we have access to Bikes in the future as well. It's roughly the same cost as the Mutants. And I think that the power level discrepancy is not that much either. Okay, well now he's got a tank, we have to go Mutant. We'll back up and wait for a Mutant. And we're going to probably want Militants to fight his Militants, because we can't afford chems. Okay, let's get the chems into the middle of the map. This is the whole point of the Beefwall deck, is to create the Wall of Beef, which is these two beefy boy units here. Well, that's not good for me. That's very not good for me. So we retarget the Flamers. I don't know if the chems are going to win that fight, though. Yeah, they do just about, but we don't get a cloud onto the Militants afterwards. We do manage to take out the tank, though. And we'll get some fresh chems onto here, and we'll send these Bikes over here. Get some more Militants, because he's going around the back here. And we get the block, maybe? Yeah, we block the buggy, and that should be my missile. Okay, nice. Very close missile. Managed to pull it out at the end there. And we'll get some Mutants to take care of these two buggies. I'm not sure how Mutants do walking to two buggies, so I'm going to boost them. Give them a better chance. Yeah, that was pretty close. I don't think they would have necessarily done it without the boost. Probably going to need some more Mutants here. And we're going to shoot the drill pod as it's popping up with the Mutants. That'll do a lot of damage. But yeah, you can see how the high cost of the deck is really impacting the performance of the deck. Because it's just really difficult to get units out. Like, I'm struggling to build all of my units, and I don't even have my third building yet. Definitely gonna want some more Mutants here. I think that Mutant just said into the grinder. I guess that's what happens when you attack a wrong target. Yeah, he does. He says, into the grinder. I like that. That's good. Alright, so we're on all the pads now, looking pretty strong. Should be able to maybe take the missile. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boost, 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 go, go. Oh, no, I've messed up. A lot of misclicks there. A lot of misclicks. And we're going to need a Phantom for these Banshees, which, again, another really, really expensive unit. Phantom. Man, this deck is a lot of work. This deck is a lot of work. Now, the later the game goes, the more we'll be able to spam our expensive units, so I guess the deck will get stronger as it gets later game. Man, this is tough. Very tough game. That's gonna die. Some bikes. Get another Catship for the flames. And I really want another Phantom. Oh no, I guess I need mutants actually. Get the mutants and boost them in. Shit. I really want to make lasers, but I can't. Because there's no lasers in the deck. I guess bikes are the next best thing, so we'll make some bikes. Okay. Starting to look like we're in control now a little bit. Really need another Phantom here. Okay, I think we're gonna win now. I think we've got it covered. Maybe, not quite. Oh no, another drill pod, that's not good. Really don't want to see another drill pod here. Gonna grab this Banshee and then move back onto the pad. There we go. Get the mutants over into the middle pad, give another Phantom to this Banshee, and I think then we should win the match. Alright, there we go. Finally got it. What a difficult match. This deck is a lot of work. This deck is a lot of work.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Alright, Rev again apparently. A little fly buzzing around.
Harvester ready.
And dogs are again a really bad opening for us because we just don't. We have to. I guess we save for bikes. Last time we went mutants against wheels, and I think that was a mistake. I think it's better to go bikes. But yeah, we're not going to be able to clear these guys out in time by going bikes. Also, because it's Rev, he's probably playing the Rev Solomon deck, which has rifles as well. So we really don't want to go mutants. We'll go mutants next because he's going to pitbull. Yeah, there it is. No, but he actually can't afford to go mutants next. We have to keep making bikes. We just have to get something on the field. I'm going to 2v1 his pitbull. There we go, get some damage on it. No, I misclicked my bikes and now I can't get them on the pad in time. So I guess we have to make mutants to kill pitbulls. We haven't really got a lot of other options. And then I suppose chems. I don't know. Like, I mean, he's gonna make drone swarm for my heavy infantry, which I have to remove with bikes. Which then he uses pitbulls to kill, which means I have to protect my heavy infantry with mutants. So I'm going to need to keep everything together a lot. And such bully. My clicking accuracy seems to have dramatically reduced since I went on holiday, because I'm misclicking all over the place. So I'm going to make some bikes, and he's going to make a ton of these JJs, and then I need to go Catship, and then he's going to go Talent. And I'm pop capped heavily on bikes right now. Yeah, it looks like I'm just dead, to be honest with you. Iron cannoning my mutants. That's a pretty good play. That probably kills me. Yep. I mean, yeah, this deck isn't great. I can't really beat a very good player like Reb with it.
Mission failed. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Alright, so we'll open rifles. We see dogs, again, really bad for us. Just not. Yeah, I mean, my deck is just doesn't have any response to dogs early game. I have to save up 70 or 60 to fight them. So, really not liking this deck so far. The problem is that by the time I can make the bikes, my opponent has complete map control, because I've had to forfeit it to the dogs. And then they can immediately make things like Pitbull, which beats the bikes. I'm still really far behind. Yeah, like look here, like he's an MG deck. Now this is actually fine for me, because Catship beats MG super hard. But, like, I just had to completely give up map control, and there's no way I could stop this MG from getting into play. I just have to give up the missile. There's no way I can push into an MG first missile. Not even 100% sure what I can do here. I have to boost this, I guess. We can take out the MGs pretty easily if the Catship can get onto them, but with the Pitbull defending... Yeah, MG gets wrecked by Catship. But everything else in my deck gets wrecked by MG. And the Catship's kind of expensive. I can't really move it into double laser, double missile either. And I can't afford any units right now because of the deck. I really don't like this deck. This is not fun for me at all. I just can't make anything. Like, I have to make a bike squadron. It's the only thing I can possibly afford. Alright, well, we broke the MGs. So from here we should win fairly easily, but yeah. We only won this game because we had Catship. Like any other, if we had Venom, we would never win this game. Like it's only Catship because it beats MG by so much was the only reason we won this game, and it was close. So yeah, not really loving it.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, last game. Thankfully. I cannot wait to stop playing this deck. Exhausted just playing it. So thankfully opponent didn't open War Factory, which is great because, you know, War Factory is just horrendous for us. Like, if people open War Factory, it's just so bad for us. Luckily he opened Barracks, so we can actually play with rifles for a little while. There's some chems. I guess we'll go Catship against the chems. Again, I'm not that hyped about mirroring. Although last time we got punished, so actually let's just go chems. Last time we got punished by the just spike spam, so I'm just going to go chems of my own. Get them into position. And then we'll keep making some chems until we have 100, and then we'll make a Catship instead. Yeah, I'll just make some more chems here. We should win this missile fairly easily. He's not going to get back on middle pad in time. Alright, cool. So this is how chem mirrors normally go, honestly, is just chems spamming at each other, but obviously this deck has a Catship, which mixes it up a bit. And he's gone double harvester. So double harvester, we can go for the base here. I'll show off the old chems Catship base rush. Alright, nice. So yeah, this combo is pretty lethal against the base. With the boosted Catship, it's really insane as well. Like, look at this thing go down. This is why you don't really need to play Jade in a deck like this, because you have the base kill anyway. Alright, so there it is, guys. 8-2. Lost to Reb twice. Not really that surprising. He was playing proper decks, and I was playing this meme deck. I would not recommend this deck. Copycat says he's having some success with it, but I didn't like it at all. It's just way too... Like, everything's so expensive in the early game. You open rifles, and you have to wait for 60 or 70 to make a second unit. Really, yeah, not for me. Not for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.